Imagine a country where the economy grew by 287% in 20 years. Yes, you heard it right, 287%. That country is Chile. Once a struggling nation with a stagnant economy, Chile has undergone a radical transformation. This isn't a tale of instant prosperity, but a saga of a nation's resilience, a testament to the power of transformation. This economic miracle didn't happen overnight. It was a result of years of hardship, struggle, and transformation. To understand Chile's economic transformation, we need to travel back in time to the dictatorship period that began in 1973. This era was marked by a massive shift in economic policy, guided by a group of economists known as the Chicago Boys. These economists, trained at the University of Chicago under the guidance of the Nobel laureate Milton Friedman, were proponents of a new economic philosophy known as neoliberalism. This philosophy emphasized the role of free markets, private enterprise, and minimal government intervention in the economy. In the early years of the dictatorship, the Chicago Boys were given free rein to implement their theories. They introduced a series of radical reforms, including the privatization of state-owned industries, deregulation of the economy, and the opening of Chile's markets to foreign investment. These reforms were unprecedented in Latin America, and marked a drastic departure from the state-led development model that had dominated the region in the previous decades. The Chicago Boys believed that these measures would lead to increased efficiency, economic growth, and prosperity. However, the transition was not smooth. The sudden shift to a market-based economy led to a sharp increase in inequality. Many Chileans found themselves unable to compete in the new economic landscape, leading to widespread unemployment and social unrest. The situation came to a head in 1982, when the country was hit by a severe economic crisis. The crisis, triggered by a global recession and a sharp drop in the price of copper, Chile's main export, led to a contraction of the economy and a surge in unemployment. This crisis exposed the vulnerabilities of the neoliberal model and led to a re-evaluation of the Chicago Boys' policies. Despite these challenges, the dictatorship period was a critical juncture in Chile's economic history. The reforms introduced during this era, though controversial, laid the foundation for the country's later economic success. The dictatorship period was a time of radical economic experiments and dramatic changes, laying the groundwork for Chile's future economic growth. With the end of the dictatorship in 1990, Chile began its journey towards democracy and continued economic transformation. This transition period was not just about political change. It was also a period of significant economic evolution. The newly established democratic government continued the neoliberal economic policies that had been initiated during the dictatorship. These policies were aimed at liberalizing the economy, reducing the role of the state, and promoting free market competition. But there was a twist. The democratic government also recognized the importance of social policies. They understood that for an economy to truly thrive, it must be inclusive. So, along with neoliberal reforms, the government placed a strong emphasis on social policies aimed at reducing poverty and inequality. One of the key economic strategies during this transition was the focus on export-oriented growth. Chile opened its doors to international trade, capitalizing on its rich natural resources, particularly copper. This strategy proved to be a game-changer, allowing the country to tap into the global market and diversify its economy. At the same time, the government worked diligently to establish and strengthen democratic institutions. They believed that a stable political environment was crucial for economic progress. Thus, they focused on building a robust legal framework, ensuring the independence of the judiciary, and promoting transparency and accountability in governance. This was also a period of considerable macroeconomic stabilization. The government worked to keep inflation under control, maintain fiscal discipline, and ensure a stable and competitive exchange rate. This created a favorable environment for investment and growth. But this transition was not without challenges. The government had to navigate through a delicate balance of continuing economic reforms while also addressing social demands. There were tensions and conflicts, but the commitment to democracy and economic transformation remained unwavering. In essence, the transition period in Chile was a time of consolidation and stabilization. It was a period when the foundation was laid for the country's future economic success. This era set the stage for what would later be known as Chile's economic miracle. From 1990 to 2010, Chile's economy grew by an astonishing 287%, earning it the nickname the Latin American Tiger. But what exactly spurred this phenomenal growth? Well, it was a combination of factors, and not least among them was the country's reliance on copper exports. Chile is the world's largest producer of copper, and this natural resource played a crucial role in driving the country's economic growth. The global demand for copper, especially from rapidly developing countries like China, led to a boom in Chile's copper exports, filling its coffers and fueling its economic engine. But the copper boom was just one aspect of the economic miracle. Foreign investment also played a pivotal role. After the transition to democracy, Chile began to attract significant foreign investment. The country's stable political environment, its commitment to economic liberalization, and its open-door policy for foreign investors made it an attractive investment destination. This influx of foreign capital helped to stimulate economic growth, creating jobs, and spurring the development of new industries. And let's not forget the importance of sound fiscal policies. Chile's government demonstrated a strong commitment to maintaining fiscal discipline. This included the implementation of strict budgetary controls, the moderation of public debt, and the establishment of a sovereign wealth fund. These prudent fiscal policies helped to ensure the stability of the economy, even in the face of global economic downturns. The government also focused on poverty reduction and social welfare programs, investing in education, healthcare, and social protection. This not only improved the quality of life for many Chileans, but also helped to create a more inclusive economy, where the benefits of growth were shared more widely. The economic miracle was a testament to Chile's resilience and determination, showing the world what a small Latin American country can achieve. It's a story of how sound economic policies, coupled with a commitment to social inclusion, can transform an economy and lift millions out of poverty. It's a story of how a country can rise from the ashes of dictatorship to become a beacon of economic success. It's a story that continues to inspire, even today. Today, Chile stands as one of the most prosperous and stable economies in Latin America. With a thriving private sector and a government committed to fiscal discipline, Chile's economy is a testament to the power of economic liberalization and democratic governance. However, it's not all sunshine and roses. Chile faces significant challenges. Income inequality remains high, and recent social protests have highlighted the dissatisfaction of many Chileans with the status quo. These protests, fueled by frustrations over low wages, high living costs, and perceived inequality, have shaken the nation and put pressure on the government to enact meaningful reforms. Furthermore, the COVID-19 pandemic has dealt a significant blow to the Chilean economy. Despite a successful vaccination campaign, the pandemic has disrupted global supply chains, dampened consumer spending, and led to job losses. The government has responded with stimulus measures and support for businesses and workers, but the long-term economic impact remains uncertain. Looking ahead, Chile's prospects are promising. The country is rich in natural resources, particularly copper, which is in high demand globally. Its strong institutions and open market policies make it an attractive destination for foreign investment. Moreover, the government's commitment to education and technological innovation suggests a bright future for the Chilean economy. But the road ahead is not without its bumps. The government will need to address the social discontent and economic disparities that have been brought to light by the recent protests. It will also need to navigate the economic fallout of the pandemic and find ways to stimulate growth and job creation. Despite these challenges, Chile's economic outlook remains positive. The country has shown resilience in the face of adversity and has the tools and resources to continue its economic transformation. The journey of Chile's economic transformation is far from over. But one thing is clear: Chile's economy has come a long way, and it's showing no signs of slowing down. From the dictatorship period to the economic miracle, Chile's economic transformation is a story of resilience and determination. It's a tale that begins under the iron fist of dictatorship, where the economy was marred by sanctions and instability. But even in these dark times, the seeds of change were being sown. As we transitioned to democracy, Chile began to implement sound economic policies. The government embraced a market-oriented economy, which led to significant growth and development. This period of economic reform is often referred to as Chile's economic miracle. A miracle indeed, as Chile emerged as one of the strongest economies in Latin America. Fast forward to the present day, Chile's economy continues to thrive. Despite facing numerous challenges, the country has managed to maintain steady growth. And looking towards the future, the prospects are promising. With its robust economic policies, Chile is well positioned to face any upcoming challenges and seize new opportunities. As we wrap up, remember that Chile's economic journey is a testament to what a country can achieve with sound policies and a relentless spirit. It's a story of transformation that serves as a beacon of hope for other nations in their journey towards economic prosperity. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Mr. Explainer for more insightful videos. Until next time, keep exploring.